Hey guys, it's me Mara. So for this week's video, we're going to do a curly hair beginner guide. So for our first question, we have, what is an effective shampoo for dandruff for us curlies? The Dove Dermacare Scalp gives 100% care for stronger dandruff-free hair because it has skincare ingredients like pyroxalulamine, niacinamide, and sunflower seed oil, which takes care of your hair like a skincare. So they have two variants. We have the hair fall recovery and soothing moisture. As you know, curlies are more prone to dandruff because of the product buildup that we have on our scalp, which is from styling products that we use. These two variants are suitable for curlies, but for today, I use the soothing moisture because as you guys can see, the before condition of my hair is very oily, full of product buildup, and very frizzy. And the reason why I trust this is because it's derma recommended. So switch to care today and experience dandruff-free hair with zero compromises with the Dove Dermacare Scalp Shampoos. For our second question, we have, what is the best way to determine my curl type? So as you guys can see, my hair is a bit of a combination of curly and wavy, which I characterize it as a 2A to 2B curly type. So where can I see my curly type? So you guys can search on Google and Pinterest curly hair types, and you guys can see there a 3-grid layout of curly hair types. So it's from 1A to 3C. I'm a 2A, maximum of 2C curls kasi guys, hindi permanent curly hair. Sometimes it can be like very coily. My hair, like right now, it's like a middle ground, like around 2B right now. But before, sometimes when I do my hair, it can be a bit on the wavy side, so hindi siya as coily as right now. So it's very vital to know your curly hair type so you know how to style your curls. Kasi the ones with very coily hair has different types of care for their hair, and at the same time, styling products mas heavier siya than the ones with wavy hair. How do I start a curly hair routine? So for me, I started with having like a rebonded part of my hair chopped off. I started searching for curly hair routines based on my curly hair type. So I feel like I was in the wavy side. So yun yung sinearch ko, and it will be very helpful for you to determine the perfect curly hair routine. So I started with just one product nung nagsastart ako sa curly hair ko, and then it gradually turned into like a 2 to 3 step routine. So depende talaga yon per person, but yeah, you guys can start by searching your curly hair type, curly hair routine. And when I first started pala, I just started with leave-in conditioner. I still don't have a curly cream. I still don't have a hair gel. So you guys can start with a leave-in conditioner. So even if you're just using one product, which is the leave-in conditioner, you can learn the different styling methods. Like for example, as for me, what works is just scrunching my hair. But yung ibang curlies, they use a brush, and some people then they use the bowl method, and there are different methods that you can see naman through TikTok or sa YouTube. So you can try them all and see what works best for your curls. What are essential products for curly hair? So as for me, it's of course shampoo, and what's important for curly hairs is that there are no sulfates and parabens. And then conditioner, make sure that all the products that you use are curly hair approved. And then a deep conditioner or a hair mask. And then for styling, we have the leave-in conditioner, curl cream, and hair gel. And then for after styling, you can have a hair oil. As for me, the most essential curly hair products from the ones I mentioned are shampoo, conditioner, and leave-in conditioner. If you guys are just starting, you can start with those 3. Kasi deep conditioner can be replaced with just a conditioner, and then you leave it on for like 30 minutes to 1 hour. If starting ka pa lang, you don't have to have all of the products naman. And then for styling, leave-in conditioner can work on your hair as a styler. I still use to this day leave-in conditioner whenever I just quickly need my hair na ready when I go out. I don't always use curl cream. And then for hair oil, mostly ang may kailangan nun is a more coily hair type, yung mas prone sa damage and frizziness, which is mas curly yung hair nila. But as for me, I don't use it because my hair is very prone to being oily. Next question is, how can I prevent frizz on my hair? For curly hairs, we don't usually brush our hair when it's dry because it can create frizziness on your hair. So make sure to brush your hair whenever it's wet. And another thing to do is always use conditioner. Conditioner is a curly hair's best friend. You can use it almost every day if you want to, but depende rin sa needs ng hair mo. I usually do conditioner like 4 to 5 times a week. It's mostly for detangling lang my hair kasi when you put conditioner, it's much easier to detangle it with a brush. So make sure to use a conditioner or even a deep conditioner to avoid the frizz. But frizz is very normal for curly hairs. Don't be alarmed by it because just by styling your hair, medyo nagka-create ka na ng frizz. Like for example, when I scrunch my hair, of course, merong frizz na makre-create. Next is, what is the best way to detangle your hair? As I said before, I just use a conditioner, even just a little bit, and then apply it on my hair, and then I just brush it while I'm in the shower. So that's the best way to detangle your hair. And I will have to emphasize that you have to detangle your hair when it's wet, because again, when it's dry, it can create frizz on your hair. Next is, how can I protect my curls when I'm sleeping? So for me, whenever I want to retain my curls for the next day, I use a silk hair cap. And then of course, it still will be puffy once you wake up, but konting water lang and a little bit more of styling, it's much better than not having a hair cap. And another thing pala na I haven't mentioned when it comes to frizz is you have to use a microfiber towel when you're drying your hair. Because normal types of towel can create friction and it will just create frizz. Next question is, how can I add volume to my curly hair? Whenever I diffuse my hair, I always put it in different directions. Like for example, to the right, then to the left, and then I put my hair upside down, and then it creates this volumized effect once you put it on your normal part. So this is the result of my diffusing earlier. Some people naman, they use like a hair pick. I will insert it here, and then they just pick like the roots, and then they do that so that it's more volumized. As you guys can see, kahit fingers lang yung ginagamit ko, it can volumize your hair. Next is, what are the common mistakes to avoid with curly hair? So especially for beginners, the common mistake is that they use too many products. You don't have to use too many products to let your curly hair show. It's more of the methods or the techniques that you do. Don't be pressured to buy all of the products at once. You can just buy like one leave-in conditioner and then like 1 or 2 products for washing your hair. But you don't have to buy all of the hair creams, the curl creams, the gels at first, kasi you have to master muna yung mga methods and techniques that you will do for your hair. Another frequently asked question is, do I need a diffuser? I feel like if you can afford, but this one, it's sobrang mura lang niya guys, around below 500, 400 lang siya. Sobrang affordable and it does the job. So, hindi mo naman kailangan ng super mahal na hair diffuser. So, for me, ang essential niya, kasi curly hair tends to dry longer kasi mas makapal yung hair natin, and I feel like mas mahirap siyang i-dry, lalo na we have to style it wet. So, minsan nire-wet pa natin with water, and it can take you, if you're just air drying it, around 3 hours to fully like mag-dry talaga yung hair mo. So, for me, using a hair diffuser, it's gonna cut your hair drying to like 30 minutes na lang, and it's much more volumized yung hair mo and much more coily, and makikita mo talaga yung curly hair patterns mo when you use a diffuser other than air drying it. It's a great tool to have as a curly girl. Next question is, how can I define my curls without making them crunchy? So this is a common mistake of beginners, and the way it can get crunchy is that we use too much hair gel. Nakikita nyo naman ang kapal ng hair ko, but I just use like piso size of hair gel. Ganun lang kakonte for this amount of volume na hair. So if mas maliit pa yung hair mo or mas shorter pa yung curly hair mo, then definitely you just use very small amount. Kasi pag madami na yan, titigas niya yung hair niya, it will become crunchy and hindi na magandang tingnan. And I forgot to explain how we use a diffuser. So after styling, putting styling products and scrunching it, you put a section of your hair here and leave it on for 10 to 15 seconds, and then move on to the next section until you finish the whole hair. And then makikita mo naman kung tuyo na yung hair mo, that's when you will stop using your diffuser. So once you achieve this like dryness on your hair, then that's the moment na tapos ka na mag-diffuser on your hair. Next is, how do I prevent product buildup on my hair? And then as I said, hindi mo ma-prevent as a curly girl yung product buildup, but you will have to use the right products for cleansing your hairs. As I said earlier, I use the Dove Dermacare Scalp Shampoos for cleansing my hair, and it really helps with the scalp product buildup. So for our last question is, what are some common myths about curly hair? One common myth that I can think of right now is that straight hair can be curly once you use curly hair products. Now, that's wrong kasi you have to have like even just slight wave on your hair to be able na mag-work sa'yo yung mga curly hair products. So, curly hair products are there for curly hair people. It's not for straight hair to become curly kasi straight hair is really straight hair, and para maging curly ka, you need to do like perming. So now we are done with our curly hair beginner guide, which is the frequently asked questions about curls. If you have extra questions, leave them down below and I will answer them in the next video or answer you guys in the comments. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope this was helpful when it comes to your curly hair journey. I hope you guys can embrace your curly hair like I did, because it took me a lot of time then to achieve achieve this kind of curls. So make sure to have enough patience for your hair. So yeah guys, I will see you on the next video. Bye!